Hello, Jesse Good here with a Mega Construx review. Of course, Mega was nice enough to send me these, but my opinions are all my own and not Mattel's. Either way, this is the Pokemon Charmeleon set. This actually retails for $10 in the United States, and now let's take a look at the build. So Charmeleon kind of comes on this lava area right here, but let's take a closer look at the figure. So here's Charmeleon, and I could say I definitely like him better than the Pikachu one, which you could see he's a little bit taller than Pikachu, which is kind of how I'd expect him to be in the games. Now I'm not basing this off of like the Pokedex height or anything like that, but I do like the design of the neck section much better than Pikachu because you see, since his head is longer than Pikachu's, this front mouth just kind of covers up the neck so it doesn't look awkward at all. I really like how they did the back area right here where his head kind of curves in the game. So I like how they use a smaller little plug piece right here, and it looks really authentic. That's actually a really nice interpretation of him. Now, like Pikachu, he does have the problem where he looks a little bit too chubby, I think. It doesn't really, I don't know, the belly right here just looks a little bit too big compared to how he looks in the games. But I do like his arms right here, which move around. I don't really mind the thinness right here. I mean, sometimes it looks a little bit awkward, but for the most part, as long as you like curve the front of his hands right here, it looks pretty decent. His legs right here are also on ball joints, so you could kind of just push them out like this if you'd like, and you can get different poses. And his tail right here, I think, looks fine. It doesn't look perfect. It uses a little bit too much of these ball joint cup and balls right here, which I think it should just be this nice straight line or something, like a curved line piece. I would rather have less movement and have a curved line piece than all these little ball joints because it just looks a little bit awkward, in my opinion. But of course, that does provide for lots of movement. And you do have this nice flame piece right here, which is a thick, nice, solid piece. And other than that, not too much else to say for Charmeleon, the figure. So for the playset build, one problem I actually have is there's not really a nice place to stick Charmeleon. You really got to get his legs positioned right, but all the little studs are in corners, so you're going to have to like tilt it this way. I don't know, I wish there was a little bit more space to put Charmeleon, but that's kind of a minor complaint. The design of this actually looks really cool. I like the flames popping out, which use these interesting pieces that I haven't seen from Lego, where they use some pins and then they just kind of connect right here, but they're really short pins. And you can see it's just a really kind of cool lava design. I mean, it's nothing too memorable or anything in the Pokemon series, but it is just a nice little design. Now, they do give you a little Pokeball right here, which I don't know if I quite like this design. It looks a little bit weird. I think it should have been more in figure scale, but you could kind of fit it right here if you'd like, and just kind of have the Pokeball laying there, which I guess is kind of interesting. So here's the box, and you can see the back shows just kind of a little bit of designs and even some more sets. So for the instructions, the back actually shows this nice little advertisement of all the other first wave sets. I'm glad they're all Gen 1. I would like to see some expansions to these evolutions, like the whole Machop line, the whole Abra line, and even the whole Zubat line with Golbat and Crobat, even though Crobat's Gen 2, but still we'll work that out. So overall, the Charmeleon design, while it's not perfect, I think it looks really good. It's a nice interpretation in brick-built form. Now the side build, while it does look cool as well, I kind of think if they didn't include it, they could have really made this nice, cheap impulse buy like set, which I think the Pokemon and Pokeball line is doing pretty good. But other than that, I mean, it's a good set, especially for $10. It's not anything that I feel is overpriced, and you really get what you're paying for. So go check it out if you want that building blocks taste for Pokemon, which unfortunately I don't think Lego will ever pick up, but hopefully someday they will. So anyways, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.